What's up guys, back with another Konosuba video. In today's video we are gonna go over, was the Overlord collab good? So as of recording this, we only have a few more days. As you guys know, I upload once a day, so this will be my upload for today. Then tomorrow we are getting our last free ticket. I will then be doing the free tickets and doing a last summon video to get the Kazuma Eins and the, ironically enough, they're both right here on the screen. The Megami and the Kazuma, because I don't have them and I want to get them before the club leaves. I was just waiting for my tickets, so I'll have a video on that, and then on the very last day it'll be a should you summon Professor Chris, as she's going to be the banner when they leave. So pretty much the last time for me to do this. Honestly, it kind of left rather quickly. Yeah. There's still so many videos I wanted to do. I still have a beginner's guide I'm still making, so hopefully that's out probably after the Fest Chris summons. But other than that, yeah, let's get into it. So first things first, we are gonna go over the Eins March kind of thing. Overall pretty decent. I'm pretty sure I think it was 1k quartz. I tried to look for it, I couldn't find the first rewards, but the main thing is we got a cool assist for that. We're going over there. We got 4-star tickets, just a little, like, not really, it just kind of like auto does itself event just to get free rewards. That was pretty cool. Nothing crazy from it though. Then next thing, panel missions. We have a ring, a 4-star ticket, and then quartz. Then of course you have other stuff like the caddy reliefs, the skill potions. Pretty easy stuff that pretty much any account can do. Most of it was defeat the event boss a certain amount of times, or like, you know, level up stuff. Pretty straightforward. 4-star ticket, nice. Quartz, nice. New weapons, also nice. I'll be going over those later though. So pretty solid stuff. Always a big fan of panel missions. Then I'm not going to go over all the packs, but this one deserves a mention. We have the Overlord Gift of the Goddess. I still have to grab this before it leaves. Pretty much, if you didn't know what it is Gift of the Goddess. But oh wait, I probably should have clicked on the one I actually had. Shocker. Pretty much it's normal Gift of the Goddess, but at day 30 and day 60 and day 90 you get a 4-star ticket. Like right here it says 4-star ticket guaranteed. Just a little bonus, pretty nice stuff. Just free 4 stars for, you know, the same thing you'd probably normally buy if you were a regular buyer of those. Big W. Of course I'm not going to go over it, but the characters popping up when you click on certain stuff here, like when I go to team, you will see the Megami Sheltier. They changed a bit ago. There's like Eins would have been in like the quest or whatever it may be. They switch them up. Those are cool. Same with when you skip quests, there's a unique Overlord animation. Sometimes it's Albedo beating up some goblins, sometimes it's Sheltier beating up some stuff, you know, pretty generic stuff, but it's still pretty cool to see that, so that's always nice. This is not the team I wanted. Hang on, look at all my teams. Some of these haven't updated in so long. Anyway, let's go over the characters. So as you can see, I'm missing Kazuma and Megami. We'll go over this in a second though, unfortunately. But the main three are Eins, Albedo, and Sheltier. Eins is going to be meta for Dark for a while. He's really good. You know, boost super gauge, does more damage as a debuff, heals himself. You know, EX skill for if you want to use them. If you're a new player and you're like, oh well, I'm running, you know, mages on a different team, you could just throw in Eins if you really wanted to, if you didn't have the certain characters. Overall, pretty good unit. Sheltier kind of fits the same boat as Eins. She's a little bit more selfish though, because she only boosts her own gauge, but still going to be a really good light unit going forward until she's eventually replaced. And then Albedo, unfortunately, is the worst free unit we've gotten in a collab, but you can make her work for certain things. Her ult is interesting. I mean, but if you're a newer player, this is still, you know, a good character to use. You don't really have much, right? Take whatever you can get. Definitely could have been worse. Luckily, she gives a minor boost to agility. Otherwise, whew, it'd be kind of rough. I will say one thing about the 3 collab characters is that since they're all undead, if you are a newer player, once you hit the stages that hit a lot harder, and you're forced to be like, okay, well, I need to heal. You're forced to use their basic, and then you're stuck in this constant loop of needing to use their basic attack to live hits, which kind of sucks. Using Wiz when I first started this game, I ran into that same issue of like, oh, I can't heal Wiz, I'm about to lose her, I have to spam basic attack until she just heals it, and then you're stuck never using your skills again. But overall, before you get to that point when you're first starting out very strong, and then when you're, you know, really built account, they're just great overall for arena. And you know, if they're good against the boss, they're good against the boss type of units. Yeah, overall pretty good. Kazuma is probably the best out of the 3 Konosuba characters, especially for new players, because Darkness isn't going to hit anything, and if you don't have her mask ult, it's just pretty much not useless but pretty bad. And then Megami nuking yourself is never great for story mode or most content besides arena, and if you're a new account, you're probably not going to be focused on arena too much anyway, so it does kind of suck that the Konosuba characters aren't too crazy. Cosmo is also not the greatest character, but he has more use than the other 2, especially for new players. So there's that. Characters, you know, you win some, you lose some. 2 really good ones, 3 bad ones, and then Cosmo just kind of there. And let's go into the weapons. So we got a free dark and magic boost staff. It's not the craziest attack, as you can see. The element of the weapons are better for this one, and I believe Lav is technically better because this one is what, 8 and 5, this one is 12. And then I think, what's Assassin's staff at? This is 10. Okay, so it's not that much of a difference. You do lose a bit of magic attack, but you do gain a lot of magic defense. Overall, this is still a really good weapon if you were just starting out, or you're not at the point of getting like the arena weapons or the new elemental weapons. Still not a bad weapon, so pretty big W there. The axe is pretty much your best friend for darkness until you get something better. It reduces physical and magic attack. You pretty much just slap it on your darkness. If you have her mask ult and you don't have her whatchamacallit, her personal weapon built, or do you want to build other characters, this is a decent substitute for that if you're just trying to make her tankier for stuff like dungeon. And then we have Shaltier's lance. Honestly, not that bad. It's pretty much like a mini version of it's like Gainsbourg or whatever. Funny enough, I actually just made it before the collab, or made it during pretty much like day 1 of the collab for, you know, for Shaltier. But not a bad lance for free, definitely not. Of course, it is restricted to light users, as well as Ein's staff being restricted to dark, but still you can find use in it. Then we have the equipment. We have this mask, which they have the same power and magic defense all the way through, so most characters hit you for physical damage, so mostly you want to opt for the physical pieces of gear, but overall still not terrible if it's mixed, because you can kind of just multi-use it. Plus, if you're a newer account, you're pretty much just going to be using this regardless, because it's just free maxed gear. The resistance to dark and resistance to light is pretty nice, especially for if you're a newer character with these characters, because they will, you know, use the dark one on Shaltier, use the light one on Albedo and Einz, and then they resist a lot of their would-be super effective damage. And then the last one, the the flag, actually not too bad. Recovers 60 HP per action isn't crazy good, but you can put it on characters that you can't heal otherwise and get some sort of use out of it. Of course, it's not gonna make you live like an ult or anything, but still pretty useful. So I do like it. I do like these. I actually do use some of these. I think I used them in my dungeon one. I think I used this one and maybe the ring, but still pretty decent. If you're like a mega whale and you have like all this equipment, you're probably not going to use these, but if you're, you know, not a mega whale, they'll have use. So W there. Then we go on to the assist. Now Hamsky's not the greatest assist, honestly. She's just kind of there. She inflicts significant normal damage to one enemy. The higher the physical attack in the front line, the more damage dealt, nor its defense. So if you're using it with mages, you're not going to find a ton of luck. But if you are a newer account or somebody who just doesn't have that many assists, having a free 5 assists for the stats and just the extra attack could help you. Obviously, you're probably not going to use this over like something like Konosuba, but it is there. Funny enough, this thing has one more power attack than Luna. I'll give it to that because Luna's a 7-1 and Konosuba's not. But yeah, overall the stats are a bit lower than your average rarity. I forgot this guy gives HP. So you probably won't use it too much on the higher end of things once you have more of these assists, but like I said, starting out or you don't have much assist, definitely a big W. I believe this is our first free assist. Yeah, it definitely is our free first assist, which is kind of sad it took that long, but it's finally here. Then we are gonna go over the banners. Now, as of right now, I have not spent any paid quartz on Overlord, so I can actually show you every single banner. Now, we're not going to talk about these funny bait banners, but on the first part of the Overlord Collab, we had a 41 free multis, or pulls, sorry. So you got pretty much 4 multis, and then the last one was a guaranteed 4-star, big W. And then this one, you get, I'm missing, what, 2? So you get, oh no, sorry. Was it? That was 100. I've used, regardless, I forgot to claim one. I just realized. So yeah, I know it was 10. I forgot I haven't claimed my gift box, and then there's 1 left, and then I used 1, so that's the other 3. Sorry. So you got 10 free multis. Pretty good. They're not rated up, but I mean, you know, beggars can't be choosers when it comes to free pulls. This banner is gross. This one was the main one for part 1, Ainz, Cosmo, and Darkness. And then this one was part 2, Megami Shell Tier. Definitely the lesser value as there's only 2 units, and Ainz is better than Shell Tier, and Megami is just kind of there. And then we have the 4-star guaranteed. Not the worst paid one, but I mean, compared to the guaranteed collab character multi, I mean, come on. So overall, the paid banners were a little weak. Really, the only one you should have summoned on is this one right here, which is guaranteed a 4-star collab character. Rest of them, you're probably not going to get anything crazy on this one. If you did, congratulations. If not, I'm sorry. And then the normal banners were just pretty much normal banners. Nothing too crazy. So the banners, value-wise, 1 versus the rest of them kind of sucked. Unfortunately, there wasn't anything crazy. I mean, you did get affinity potions for the Overlord characters, which is cool. But, I mean, it's Konosuba. You're not going to expect something like a Dokkan, where it's like every 3rd multi there's a free one. Or, I know Legends does discounts. Grand Cross guarantees their form of 4 stars after like a certain milestone. Nothing too crazy, which sucks. I know on JP Konosuba they have that like sort of step up thing with paid quartz, but right now banners not too great, not too innovative, just your normal kind of banners. So that's pretty much the gist of everything Overlord. Now, was it a good? Ironically, this is Erica. I kind of was hoping it would be Ainz. Is that how you reset it? Whatever. We're just gonna go back to recruit. Anyway, was it a good collab? Overall, I think it was. Even if you just didn't summon, I think the free rewards are pretty good. You pretty much would have to be like an Omega Whale, just has everything on deck to not get some sort of reward out of this. Even just the free summons was nice. The free quartz was nice. We got a decent chunk from everything. There was also the free 3-star Ainz, I forgot to mention. He's just kind of there. I mean, if you didn't get the 4-star, it is nice to have 2 of the collab characters, because Sheltier, there's no form of Sheltier that's free. Albedo was free, and then Ainz, so 3 free 3-stars, so at least you'll have 2 of them for free. And then we had a 4-star ticket and some quartz from those kind of missions as well. Hemskade definitely has some, whatchamacallit, like bounty thing, you get stuff from it. Regardless of that, a lot of free stuff. Big W on that part. Quartz, items, all that. Characters, you know, best dark, best light at the moment. 2 bad units, 1, you know, Cosmo's just kind of there. Not on the right, I wouldn't say not on the right element, but he's a physical unit and you're wanting to use mages. You get the gist. So overall, I'd give it probably a 7 out of 10. Banners could have been better. Characters slightly better. But other than that, I don't have any complaints. very happy. This is probably the most hype collab that we are going to have. Overlord and ReZero are animes that I enjoy. Damachi was just, I like it. And then going forward, we have Railgun, never seen it. Shield Hero, never seen it. Bofuri, never seen it. And then I think after that was Jobs Reincarnation, which that'll be the next one I'm hyped for. But that is like so far in the future. Let me know in the comments what your thoughts on the Overlord collab was, if you enjoyed it, if you didn't enjoy it, or you just don't care and you're ready for Festival Chris. But other than that, that'll pretty much be it for today's video. So don't forget to like, subscribe for more Konosuba content. I'll catch y'all in the next Konosuba video.